Basically, how I got involved in this project is the guy who pretty much is in charge of running the Maloof Money Cup, Tim McFerrin. He hit me up, I believe, either phone or email, and just kind of like vetted me to see like, okay, who is this guy?
My brother Gavin and I, we own the NBA Sacramento Kings, and we had a basketball camp every summer. And I thought, well, let's do something a little differently.
No. Good, Jeff.
Coming in the rear.
So I looked out every time I looked out my window, I saw skateboard. I thought, well, why don't we do a skate camp in Orange County in California and relax about a week, have a nice skate camp, kick back on the beach, have fun. And the next thing I know, I had these different sponsors coming to me that wanted to be involved. So I decided, well, let's do a major contest, throw in $500,000 in prize money, and ask the skaters what they want, listen to them, and that's what we did.
So how is this year different from last year as far as designing the course goes? Because last year was pretty much just me designing the whole thing, and then this year it's a few guys involved. And actually Steve could take most of the credit for designing this place. Like, he was the one responsible for putting in all the elements that, are recognizably New York.
The difference between working on this project and other projects, most of the other projects are super tight parameters. It's whether I'm volunteering, working with the city, for instance, on the Bronx skate park, where it's like a million parameters, or it's working with DOT on another park, say the Alexander Hamilton Park that's going to be built in a couple of years, which was a great project. This was more like that.
It's easy to sketch down on a piece of paper something that you think is going to be great to skate, but when you actually have to work that into a shape, a pre-existing shape, or a certain size area, those are like the funny little things that you have to kind of tweak around to get it right. And even as these guys are building it, as they're coming down to like getting all the fine touches, they're going to probably just tweak things a little bit.
How the whole thing works is there's a committee, and the committee is the people that make up the committee are people from the sponsors. So you got Vans, Volcom, and all the other sponsors, you know what I mean? And then you have people from the media sponsor, which is Thrasher. So there's this big group of people, and they're choosing, they get to vote who they want to be in the contest, like which top pros.
The top skaters in the world, and it's an invitational. And we're gonna have the 12 top finishers last year, they'll automatically be in the contest. And then we're gonna have a contest here in New York to pick a skater to be in the Maloof Money Cup, and then the rest will be picked by our partners.
The list looks super strong. It's just, it's a small list, 42, so, there's gonna be some people that aren't gonna be able to squeak in there. But for sure, with having a small number, it's gonna be a potent 42 guys.
There's 33 to 3,500 seats. There's going to be grandstands set up, like 2 here that seat 800, 2 there that seat 800, and then the rest there, a big one.
Not going to be any bricks in this one.
That I know it'll be a free event.
Tickets will be available at many events that are going to happen in New York City.
We had to have an event here in New York, the greatest city in the world. We had to be here if we really wanted to legitimize our contest and make it as big as the biggest contest in the world. We had to be here in New York. And we decided that, if the city could give us a piece of property, we would come in and build it at our cost and then donate it to the city after the contest.
As of right now, Parks Department, no pads. Lit, I don't know. That will be, I highly doubt it, because lights are expensive, and because not a lot of money's put into this park, that I doubt they're gonna put lights.
I think we're gonna build this course here, and then have the contest, the Maloof Money Cup contest, and then after leave the skate park for all the people of New York to skate. And then each year we're gonna come back and redo the entire skate course, refurbish it, rebuild it, and have another Maloof Money Cup. So we're gonna have at least 3 of them.
Who do you think will win?
Jeez. No, I don't know. There's so many, there's a lot of potential winners for sure. Every contest seems like there's a good handful of guys that could come up. So I wouldn't want to even fathom that one.
Maybe Luan Oliveira, because there's going to be a lot of manuals, a lot of tech stuff. That guy's gnarly.
I don't know, last year Chris Cole won and the year before P-Rod, so, you know, we have so many of the great skaters, anybody could win. You know, that's the thing about it, is there's so many of them that have an opportunity to win it. We have the best here.
Actually, Danny File's gonna win. If he gets in, he's gonna win. We lost one great spot. There's gonna be another great spot right next to it. You know what I mean? So I think it just continues the legacy of skateboarding in Queens, in New York City.
Well, number one, I want them to get one of the finest skate parks in the world, and we're going to build it that way and make sure that they're proud of what we build. I want New York to be proud of this event and call it their own. And they're going to know that I'm going to cooperate 100%, and the skaters from all over this whole area are going to have a great time. They'll have a really, really blast at it.
You know, I hope they get a skate park that they all want to go to all day long, and hang out at, and it's a positive thing. And I hope that everyone that walks their dog in the park walks past, looks at skateboarding, and goes, "Wow, that's pretty cool."